Hello, everyone. My name is Kimberly Faith Pickman, and welcome to Yes, Your Empowerment Studio podcast. Each week, we will feature a young person who is embracing their badassery, and today we can't wait for you to meet Lainey. Welcome, Lainey, to the podcast.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Lainey is wearing a fabulous Lulu hoodie. And
yes.
It's magenta, and I'm very envious. It looks so cute. All right, so Lainey, thanks for coming on.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. So how did you wind up on this podcast?
Well, I met Kimberly in 2019. I think it was 2019. I did a couple classes with her, and then that led me into doing shows. I think my first show was the soiree.
Is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
And then throughout that, I've just been doing shows with her, and then here I am now.
Yeah, here you are.
Yeah.
And Lainey is on the Youth Advisory Squad here at Yes, where she's part of a group of students that advise me on what they think they want to see in the world and see the company doing in the world. And this podcast was a part of that discussion.
Yes.
And, so here we are. It's very sad. Actually, you know what? We met, now that I'm thinking about it, because we met after COVID, so 2021 would have been.
That's what it would have been.
Yeah, yep. 2021. COVID. It's a marker for a lot of things, right?
Yes.
Timelines. Okay, so Lainey, if we were to look on Wikipedia about you, and we know how reliable Wikipedia is, what would we find out?
So I actually starred in Taylor Swift's Bad Blood music video.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was great. We're like best friends.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. You are the resident Swiftie here.
Yes.
You are. It's true.
Yes.
How was it being in that music video?
It was really fun. It was a lot of work. But she was always like there for me. She was like a second mom.
Oh my gosh.
It was great. Her cats. Yeah, her cats are also my best friends. They're so cute.
Oh my god. I love it. Amazing. So if you watch the Bad Blood video, look for Lainey.
Yep.
She's there.
Duh, obviously.
So, Lainey, tell us about your family.
Okay, so my mom is 39. She just turned 39 like 2 weeks ago, I think, and she's always been my biggest supporter. And then same with my dad. He's 41, and we all like live together with my little brother who's insane. He's 3, and then my sister is 7. She's sassy, and then I have a dog and a cat. So, yeah.
What are your dog and cat's names?
So my dog's name is Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. She's an American Staffordshire mix, and we got her in, I think it was 2019. We got her before COVID.
Okay.
On my mom's birthday. And then my cat's name is Avina. I got her when I was 4, and I bought her all by myself. I saved up my piggy bank money, and I went and got her. It took my dad a lot of convincing. But, yeah, so I named her Avina. I don't know why I named her Avina. Don't know where that came from. But, yeah, she's a big baby. I think she's 9-ish.
Yeah.
Something like that. So she's getting old, but she's a big fat cat. Yeah.
Oh,
she's
cool.
cute. She doesn't not like people, though.
Oh, okay. She like hide when people come around?
Kind of. Yeah. She also doesn't like my dog.
They're not friends. They don't cuddle.
It's because, see, the thing is, my dog wants to play with her, but the cat does not want to play. She wants to go be mysterious.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get that. Is your dad not really a cat person, or?
He's grown to be, like, kind of a cat person, but he's always been a dog person. Like, Luna is very much so a daddy's girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're one more than the other, or you feel like you're pretty evenly devoted?
I'm even. I guess I would say I'm evenly. Sometimes I'm more my dog, but then, like, other days I'll be more my cat just because how crazy my dog is. But I like my cat because she's very quiet and mysterious, and she likes to cuddle sometimes. She'll come into my room and make me pet her. And then with my dog, she just likes to lick you. She's a big baby. She thinks she's small, but she's like 65, 70 pounds. So she loves to cuddle. She's also really stinky, but yeah. I would say I'm pretty even.
Yeah.
Depends on the day sometimes.
Okay, cool. Now, you said your little brother is insane.
Yes.
What, can you elaborate on that?
Well, he's 3. Like, last night we were at a friend's house and we had a fire pit going and stuff, and he was just all over the place. He was running around, he was riding a scooter. He loves to scream. His new favorite thing is going, okay. He's very sassy.
Oh.
It's really funny. He
Okay.
loves to play with my makeup. He also has been really into Barbies lately.
All right.
His favorite thing to watch right now is Ninja Kids. It's a YouTube family of kids who do tricks.
Okay.
And
okay.
yeah, that's his favorite thing to do is he'll do random tricks. He loves our pool. Yeah.
So he's got a lot of curiosity and energy to get out.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Cool. That's awesome. Okay, so in your life, I know you guys have lived a few different places and you've traveled. What's your favorite state you think you've ever been to?
Right now, it's Florida. I have family down there in Homosassa.
Okay.
Which is I think it's a couple hours from Tampa. I think it's an hour and a half from Tampa. It's right off of the Gulf of Mexico and stuff. There's a lot of manatees, and it's just fun. And the neighborhoods are really cute. And so my grandpa and my grandma live down there, and then my aunt and uncle live up in Tampa. And so last time we were there, we stayed with my grandma and grandpa for a week, and then we went to Disney for a week, which was a lot of fun because we stayed on the property. And so, yeah, I would say right now it's Florida, but I'm going on my D.C. trip in May of next year, and we're going to New York. Ooh. So I'm excited for that.
That'll be your first time?
Yes.
Are you going with family?
Our school, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
So we're going to D.C. for 3 or 4 days, and then we're going to go to New York, and we get to see a Broadway show, and I'm really excited.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Lainey is an actor.
Yes.
What got you started doing theater?
Well, I've always been a very big, singer. I've been singing since I could talk. And then I've also always loved dancing. I did ballet and tap for a little bit when I was little, little. And then I didn't really do much when I used to live in Ohio, and I didn't really do much there. I just did dance there. But then when I came to Omaha, I started getting into acting classes, which then obviously led me into doing shows, and I've always loved it, and I've also done shows through my school, and yeah, it's always just been a very big passion of mine.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite show you've done, or favorite character?
A favorite character I would have to say Johnny from The Outsiders.
Yeah.
But the favorite show I've been in would have to be Hadestown through my school.
Yeah.
That was just a very fun experience, and I was one of the fates, so that was really fun.
Cool. I love that. And you're playing Johnny. So for people that are just learning this, Lainey played Johnny in a production of The Outsiders, and we had several young people that are female playing male roles, and Lainey was one of those actors that rose to that challenge. And I was so impressed by how you really got to the heart of who Johnny is and his circumstances. And for people who've seen the movie, that's the character Ralph Macchio plays. And Lainey did an amazing job. And as an actor, I'd say Lainey is an amazing young person who can really dive into another person's emotions or situations, and you've always handled that flawlessly since I've met you. You're welcome. So you have a lot of things that inspire you. Can you tell us some of them?
Well, my mom inspires me a lot. So does my dad. My dad was a very big theater kid, and he also did show choir in high school. And so I've always looked up to him for that, and I obviously just look up to my mom because she's my mom and I love her. So they definitely inspire me. I'm also, I would say that's pretty much it. They've always just been my biggest supporters, and I just love them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know your dad loves to listen to Broadway soundtracks.
Yes. We were listening to them in the car on the way here.
Yeah, what were you listening to?
Well, he has his own playlist. We have been listening to Newsies a lot, Hamilton, and also a lot of Hadestown.
Cool. Does your dad have a favorite show?
Rent. It's always been Rent and Newsies.
Okay.
Those are his big two. Yep.
Cool. Very cool. I love that. So you also have a lot of passions. How do you say your passions shape you as an individual?
So when I started show choir, I think that got me to almost be like more social in a way, and it like grew different parts of me as a person. I met my closest friends through show choir and theater, and so I would say they make me more social, and I think they also have given me a better like time management just because how busy I get, and I think that is really important because yeah,
that's awesome. It's a great skill set that
yes,
applies not only just to your creative life but your
yeah,
everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there a niche thing that you feel like you could do a 1 hour deep dive on?
I would say something I could do a deep dive on would be Henry VIII's 6 Wives.
Yes.
Yeah. I started doing a paper on them for school, but I never got to finish it because I moved.
Oh,
so
okay.
I would do that.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a favorite wife?
That's hard. Right. If I'm thinking about the musical,
sure.
It would probably be Jane Seymour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And was there anything... Did you learn about the 6 Wives of Henry VIII through that musical, or did you know about them beforehand?
Through the musical.
Through the musical.
Yes.
Theater, teaching,
yes,
history, guys.
Herstory.
Herstory, yes, you are right. Herstory. You are correct. All right, so when you think about all the awesome things you're passionate about, on the opposite side of that, is there anything you're scared of? Do you have any fears?
Oh gosh, I have a couple fears.
Okay.
I would say I'm deadly terrified of spiders.
Really?
I hate spiders so much. If there's a spider in my room, I like strip my whole room. I have my dad come kill it. It's bad. I'm deathly afraid of spiders. I've also learned I'm really afraid of tornadoes. I remember the last tornado that we had, I was sitting in a classroom at school because we were about to leave, and I was sitting there having a panic attack because my dad's phone, my phone wasn't working. And so I'm deathly afraid of tornadoes also, which is bad because I live in the Midwest. So kind of have to deal with those on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for listeners, we had a tornado.
I think it was like
last year. Was it last year?
April of last year, I would say.
That's right. And the tornado happened right as students were about to get picked up from school, and some of the schools let the parents in the building, and some of the schools did not. Where did your dad get to come in or no? He did not.
I vividly remember this. I was talking to my ELA teacher, and I was giving her a fit check because that's like our things. Like we would always, me and my friend would always like be like, "This is where my outfit's from," and then all three of us got alerts on our phones about it, and I was like, "Oh my god," because I was right about to walk out to go to my dad's car, and so I was like, "Dad, leave. Like I'll be fine." And so I went into a teacher's classroom that didn't have any windows, and so we were all sitting in there. Like there was like a lot of students in there, and then in other classrooms, and so I was like calling my dad, freaking out. I was like hysterically sobbing. We were like, they tried putting on, I think it was Moana to try and calm us down, and I was like, it was so weird. And then I think it was like half an hour later, they were finally starting to let some parents into the room, and so my friend's mom picked us up and we went back to her house as sirens were like still going off and like the sky just looked crazy. And then I think I ended up going back home after that. But it was a crazy day.
It was a crazy day. Tornadoes are crazy things that nature has provided for us. What kind of obstacles do you think you have had to overcome thus far?
Well, when I was 5, I moved from Ohio to Nebraska, which is 12 hours away from each other. And all my family was down in Nebraska, and I went to a new school halfway through the year. And then I was at that school until late, I think it was January, until in 5th grade. And then I had to move again, just like to a different district. And that was halfway through the school year. So it was like difficult making friends, but I ended up making more friends. And then it was 3 years ago on this August 16th, my grandma passed away. And I think that obviously, like, put a lot of, like, anxiety and stuff on me. And that happened the day before my first day of 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to go to school the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So that was not fun. But I think I've, like, learned how to handle the grief and stuff. And I've also dealt with anxiety since 4th or 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't necessarily overcome that yet. And I don't really think there is overcoming that at the moment. But, yeah.
Yeah. Learning how to navigate.
Yeah, navigate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely understand that. I think a lot of people listening understand how that ebbs and flows, for sure. When you think about obstacles, and I know you and I have had this, we've discussed this topic a few times, and we talk about, like, anxiety or mental health. How do you think social media has an effect on teenagers?
I always think that there's a lot of, you always compare yourself to people on the internet. I know I have definitely done that in the past. I think social media can be good for some things, but I also think it can definitely not be the best. And I think that's why, like, your parents always are like, no, you can't get social media yet, because I think it's not more of, like, they don't want you to have it. It's just, like, they're worried about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they get worried about you because it's a dangerous place to be on. There's a lot of creeps. Like, it's just weird. Like, I know I've gotten random friend requests on Instagram from grown men.
Ugh.
And I'm just like, what? No. And so, like, I always block them. Like, I know how to handle it, but I do think that it definitely puts a damper on, like, mental health because of how much you, like, compare yourself to, like, these girls who are so skinny, or, like, I know a lot of moms have compared themselves to, like, these moms on the internet that, like, have their house organized and clean, but, like, really, like, you never know, like, what actually, like, is happening in their lives. And so I think you just have to take that into, like, consideration when you're, like, starting to compare yourself to someone, like, especially if you're like, oh, she's so skinny, like, maybe she thinks she's too skinny. Like, I definitely think that you have to, like, think about that before you're like, okay, maybe their life isn't as perfect as I think it is.
Yeah. Looking for the reality. Yeah. What is your favorite way to de-stress or unwind?
I've been really into coloring lately.
Oh, cool.
I have, like, a pack of alcohol markers that I use. I also listen to Taylor Swift and just my playlist of different songs. I've also been rewatching Gilmore Girls, and that's, like, a coping show for me. It's a very, like, comfort show for me. So I would say those 3 things are definitely, like, the biggest things.
Cool. I love that. And I love that for a lot of people, doing something artistic is a way of de-stressing.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. Do you remember what you wanted to be when you grew up, when you were younger?
I had a couple things I wanted to be. I think one of the main things was always an actor. After watching Descendants for the first time, I was like, I want to be just like Dove Cameron.
Oh,
like, I believe I was Mal 2 years in a row for Halloween. And, like, I wanted to be just like Dove Cameron because I watched Liv and Maddie. I watched, like, almost everything she was in that I was allowed to watch. And so I was like, I want to be just like her. But I also wanted to be a teacher for the longest time because I've always loved kids, having 2 little siblings.
Yeah.
So I definitely think teacher and actor were big ones.
Okay. How does that compare to now?
Well, right now, I'm still going between... I definitely want to be on Broadway.
Yeah.
I also want to be a teacher. And then I've also been really into cosmetology lately. And so I think going to cosmetology school would be really fun.
Cool.
Because I've recently started doing my friends, like, nails. And so doing that has always been like, ooh, that sounds fun to, like, pursue in the future.
Yeah.
Also, I also have, like, thought about being a hairstylist. So I just think cosmetology would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you have always been very inclined, I've seen on your social media.
Yeah.
You have lots of videos about, like, skincare and nails and clothes and hairstyles, and you can't see them right now, but Lainey's manicure is amazing and colorful and very artistically creative. And it's another way of you exercising your creativity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so cool. you talked about wanting to do these things and be on Broadway. Do you have, like, what you call an ultimate goal for yourself?
I have always wanted family, so I think that is, like, a very big thing for me. I always have wanted to be a mom, even though it seems terrifying. I think that's, like, my biggest goal in life.
Cool. I love that. So if you could ask anyone a question and have it answered truthfully, what would you ask?
I think I would ask my friends, like, what they've said about me behind my back.
That is deep.
I know.
Okay. All right. Why that particular question? Like, what is it about asking that feels that it would be fulfilling, I guess? Or would you think it would be fulfilling, or do you?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I just think I've dealt with a lot of, like, fake friends before in my past, like, I think since 3rd grade. I've always had a lot of friend issues, and so I think just, like, knowing who, like, my real and, like, my not real friends are would just make me almost, like, get, like, the weight off of my shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
So I just think I would want to, like, know what people have said behind my back.
So you just knowing either way.
Yeah,
I get that. I see where that would feel like you would just, it's easier to know than not know. Yeah, I totally get that. Speaking of conversations with people, if you could have a conversation with any historical figure, who would you choose?
I would choose Eliza Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, why Eliza?
I think I would want to almost, like, know how she dealt with her husband cheating on her and then her son passing away, and just, like, how she, like, went through that life. Yeah. Because it just sounds interesting. I just also love Hamilton.
Yeah.
So.
Again, theaters.
Yes,
teaching.
so historical.
Teaching history.
Who needs to go to school when you have musicals?
Hey, there you go. I love that quote. Okay, a few rapid fire favorite questions. Okay. Favorite food?
Pasta.
Favorite color?
Pink.
Favorite hobby?
Singing.
Favorite musical artist?
Taylor Swift.
Favorite song by her?
Peter, off of the Tortured Poets Department.
What is your favorite album?
Folklore.
What song of hers do you resonate the most with?
Marjorie.
Okay. Favorite book?
Better Than the Movies.
Top 3 favorite TV shows?
Gilmore Girls, Outer Banks, and a show called Motorheads.
Motorheads?
It's a new show on Prime Video. It's really good.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay. If you could remake a movie, which movie would you remake?
The live-action Snow White. I need her costume fixed. And her bob. She looks like Lord Farquaad, and I don't like it. I need it, like, redone. Like, I love Rachel so much, and she's so talented, but the costume is just throwing me off so much. It's so horrible.
All right, Snow White, guys. We need another one. A redo. What character do you resonate the most with?
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my God, I did not think about this question. Like,
any character.
Character.
A book, a movie, a TV show. Who do you feel
the only one that's coming to my brain right now is Elphaba.
Okay, Elphaba. Love Elphaba. If you could play any character, who would you want to play?
One of my dream roles is Sharpay.
Oh, fun.
I really want to be Sharpay or Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Okay, awesome. All right, now we have some slightly controversial questions.
Okay.
Is dance a sport?
Yes.
Is Dr. Pepper overrated?
No. Absolutely not. That is my life.
And I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question. Do you think Taylor Swift is overrated, and why?
No, because okay, so a lot of people are like, well, all she sings about is breakup songs. Like, have you listened to Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes, Bruno Mars? Like, they sing about the same things Taylor Swift sings about. It's just she's a multi-billionaire woman, so people are just like, eh. And so I think if people also know that she has so many songs that aren't about boys and breakup. Like, she has multiple songs about her mom, about friends dying, about her grandma passing away, about her mom having cancer. Like, she has so many, like, deeper meanings to so many of her songs, but people just look past that and are like, well, Shake It Off and Love Story and, like, her popular songs, people just need to understand that she has more songs than that. Mm-hmm. So it gets to a point where it's just annoying.
And since you guys are best friends, the Wikipedia page will be updated.
Yes.
Will you be in her wedding?
Duh. I'll be the flower girl.
the very tall flower girl.
The very tall flower girl.
Amazing. If you could make up a curse word, what would it be?
Schlanpoofa.
Schlanpoofa?
It's from Barbie, Life in the Dream House. It's like this part that Ken always uses on random things, and it's just a fun word to say.
Schlanpoofa.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Do you have a favorite thing in the world?
My family.
Oh, yeah. Your family.
Yes.
That is lovely. I love that. All right. Is there anything else before we wrap up? Is there anything else you want listeners to know about anything?
I don't think so. I think we covered a lot of things.
Okay. All right. Any no parting words for anyone?
Be yourself.
Be yourself. I love that.
Yes.
All right. Well, Lainey, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Have an awesome day.
You too.
The Your Empowerment Studio podcast was created by owner-director Kimberly Faith Hickman in partnership with the Yes Youth Advisory Squad. Additional tech support is provided by Jay Hansen Music. Yes empowers students by strengthening their talents and bolstering their value. Located in Omaha, Nebraska's Exarban Village, Yes provides coaching for students both in person and online. Please visit www.yourempowermentstudio.com.